Yo, what's up, guys? So I changed the scenery a little bit for videos and stuff. I'm gonna do my first part of one of the goalie tutorial installments. So basically, what I did, I got it started a little bit. I'm starting the top string, so I got it to the midpoint. Most people know how to do a top string, so I was almost gonna just skip it, but something inside my head was telling me, not everybody knows. So what I'm going to do is show you kind of how I started it. So basically, the Eclipse does have a lot of holes, but some of them are just for less wind drag. So you want to use like these longer ones. See how this one's a little more circular? This one's a little longer. You want to use that. So basically what I do is I go up through the back, and then when I come around the front, I'm going to skip a mesh hole, and I'm going to put it through this one here. And then see this loop that you got? Just going to go straight through that loop and pull everything nice and tight. And then, to get that nice decorative loop like this, you go through the mesh. So it's basically the exact opposite. To go first through, you go through the plastic, then through the mesh. This one, to go down through, and then see how you got this loop again? You send this string through that loop. But what I was saying about the exact opposite is before you went through the plastic, then through the mesh. Now you go through the mesh, through the plastic, and then through the loop. Make sure it's tight. Go through again, and then over here, I skipped again. So over here, I'm going to skip again. You gotta just try to make sure everything's even, because then at the end, it's going to make it easier. Sorry guys, I'm having a little difficulty because I'm not used to doing this backwards. So I'm just trying to show it to you guys for the camera. And you go through again. And pull it tight. And then go across. Then through the mesh. Pull nice and tight. Keep that loop. That's why I got my finger through the loop. So I don't pull it too tight. And then pull it nice and tight. Really squeeze it in there. Okay, next hole. Kind of looks bunchy at the end, but that's only because it's 20 diamonds and you only have like 9 diamonds across the top. So, go on here. Tighten that right up. And then, through the mesh again. Up through the hole. And you got this big loop again. It seems like I'm going to have a whole lot of excess, and the loop twisted on me. So, pull it there. There you go. Simple fix. Pull it tight. And then over here, I went. So, you're going to go through the mesh. Through this oblong hole over here. Pull it through. Then you go around the mesh again. Try to go over that string you just sent through. So then you get this nice loop, and it's going to anchor the mesh right to that sidewall. See right here? And then, of course, as with everything else, you want to make sure it's tight. You're going to notice that I have a ton of extra string here. That's partially because I haven't strung an eclipse in a while, and I wanted to make sure I had enough because it sucks so horribly when you get to the end. You got your pattern done, and then you go, oh, I ran out of string. So, although yeah, you are dipping into your spool a little bit, cut extra. It always saves you time later, because as with the goalie stick, you could always make part of your top string your bottom string. So any of that extra string you got left over, it's okay. It's not really a big issue. So I'm just going to tie this off. And since that hole is kind of big, I'm going to kind of make it a double knot. So that you get a really, because I use top string, not sidewall for the top. Both are acceptable, but as far as tying the knot, see how big that little guy is right there? That's not going anywhere. So you still have plenty of room to put another string through if you decide on your sidewall pattern that you want to start in this hole and then go down and do all your interlocks and everything like that. You still have plenty of room. So yeah, I've got just about a sidewall left worth of top string, but I don't really use top string that often, especially on the short stick heads. I use your normal sidewall lace across the top, but I had it, so I figured why not. So yeah, and you're gonna end up probably, from here you're gonna want to start, stretching and really get this stuff nice and just stretched. With this 20 diamond, you're gonna be able to get an easier bag pocket, basically, because it's 3 diamonds wider. So some people say it's a minor pain in the ass. I say it's easier to string directly to the sidewall than it is with 17. But I'm going to continue stretching and get this real nice. And then I'm going to come back with the sidewalls. So hopefully this will help you on the sides, but your top string should look a little something like that. And in the front, just like that. So I'll be back with the next installment. So I will see you guys in a minute.